Hey guys, this week on News Dump, we actually have some pretty big news stories that fell through the cracks simply because this week was just completely overloaded with news. Thanks to, the Star Wars Celebration convention.
Star Wars.
The Batman v Superman reveal, and then
Batman.
Subsequent leak, and just tons of other stuff. So let's play cleanup here for a bit.
It was a big week. So we reported earlier this week that Michelle McLaren stepped down from her director role on DC's standalone Wonder Woman film, citing creative differences, which totally bummed us out because we were all more than ready to see what she could do on the big screen after proving to be an incredible TV director on shows like Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but literally the next day, there was an update to the story because they immediately found someone to fill her shoes in the form of Patty Jenkins.
Jenkins also has a solid history in the director's chair working on movies like Monster, starring Charlize Theron in ugly makeup, and she was already slated to direct a superhero movie at one point when she was slated to direct Thor 2. Didn't happen though.
There actually will be no change to the timeline for release for the Wonder Woman film, thanks to the quick addition of Jenkins, which is also good news. So we're excited to see how this thing turns out either way.
Better not make Wonder Woman ugly like Charlize in Monster though.
All right, well that's Elliot's only stipulation apparently.
Don't do that same thing again.
All right.
Anyway, another pretty massive story that we skipped this week is the news that everyone's favorite heartthrob, Ryan Gosling.
Is that even still correct? Because I think I might just be perpetually living in the time that The Notebook was released in.
The ladies still love Ryan Gosling.
Do the ladies still love him?
Baby now, it's not the same.
Hey girl.
All right. Whatever, it's been announced that Ryan Gosling will have a starring role or co-starring role, whatever, in the upcoming sequel to the classic 1982 sci-fi film by Ridley Scott, Blade Runner.
Yeah, there's Blade Runner 2, if you weren't aware of that. Anyway, he'll be starring alongside returning actor Harrison Ford, who just can't seem to escape playing characters from movies that came out decades ago.
Yeah, which is great for Ford. I mean, this just means that the films he chose to star in so long ago were so incredible that he could get a lifetime's worth of work out of them.
And in the case of Indiana Jones, drive them into the dirt.
Yes.
There's no word yet on who or what Ryan Gosling will play in the Blade Runner sequel, but Variety is confirming that the film will take place several decades after the original, just like it in real life.
Yeah.
And that one, the original movie took place in a dystopian 2019 Los Angeles. So
So it's been what? It's been 30-something years,
Came out
30
like
odd years,
82
or 3. So it'll be in 2049. There you go.
Yeah.
Single confirmed. But this next one we didn't really want to cover because we got pretty cringy just watching the video of it happening, and we watched it over and over again on YouTube and Twitter. But it's news dump, so fuck it, we'll just throw it in anyway.
So yes, this happened. We all saw it. Madonna sucked the life force out of another unsuspecting young victim this weekend, and she did it right in front of the thousands in attendance and eventually millions watching online.
Yeah. Like Britney Spears before him, Drake was on the receiving end of Madonna's tongue, which, I mean, none of my business, but who knows where that thing's been over the past 50 years. And you can see Drake trying to escape from her clutches and then keel forward in what seems like immense pain.
He lost the fight.
Yeah.
Now, earlier this week, after the dust had settled, he did come out and say that he didn't really care and that he got to make out with the queen, but everyone knows that he would say something like that because A, apparently Drake is the nicest guy in the universe, for real, and B, he's now officially a full-fledged member of the music Illuminati, so go Drake, woo! You passed your initiation.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's that? That's the sound of more drippity drops landing at our feet from the set of Suicide Squad because of Jared Leto's Joker.
Oh, one more thing about that Drake thing, though. While that was happening, Justin Bieber was trying to break onto the set, and they wouldn't let him on, so he got in a fight with Coachella security. They dragged him away.
I maintain that security guard is a dickhead, and he just wanted to be the guy that put Justin Bieber in a chokehold. Anyways.
Anyway,
I hate Justin Bieber. It's just, in the situation, I think that he was probably in the right versus...
So you're a believer in his side of the story.
Whatever, just let's do the fucking Jared Leto
Anyway,
story.
back to Suicide Squad, the thing you actually care about. Yes, it seems like if you want to have the entire inside scoop on the production of this movie, you don't need to look much further than Jared Leto's social media accounts because he's just letting shit fly all over the place.
Yeah, and this time it came from his Snapchat, which we've
great.
been telling you over and over again is more than just dick pics these days, guys.
I don't believe you.
Come on.
So on Thursday, Jared Leto sent out a sneak peek of the best look we've seen of his version of the Joker yet, and it totally looks like they're going old school classic Joker with this version, but so far, nothing is really getting me excited based on these photos. It's just, he's clown makeup.
Yeah, it looks like Jared Leto cosplaying
as a handsome clown.
As the Joker, so...
He's a very handsome clown.
But let's talk about videos. The big viral video hit of the week this week proved to us once again that you should pretty much never believe anything that you see on the internet.
Yeah, we're talking, of course, about the video of Dennis Quaid freaking out on the set of... Well, they never really said what movie set it was on. That's weird.
Yeah, that should have been a red flag right there, but whatever. Here was Dennis Quaid, esteemed actor with decades in the biz, flipping the fuck out at the crew of a movie, calling them pussies, dicks, and zombies, and telling them to blow him as he stormed off. Great rant.
I wanted this to be real. I really did. Like, on-set freakout videos are one of my favorite things in the world. We quote the Christian Bale Terminator rant every day.
Oh, good for you.
We're fucking done professionally.
Yeah.
And then also the Lily Tomlin versus David O. Russell fights from I Heart Huckabees. Amazing.
Yeah, seriously. It's just really awesome seeing talented people reach their breaking point, as sadistic as that sounds. But
amazing.
Alas, that wasn't what happened here with Dennis Quaid. A day after the freakout video went viral, Funny or Die revealed that the whole thing had been their version of the kind of hoax Jimmy Kimmel has perfected over the years.
Yeah, so in the Funny or Die reveal video, we see that everything Dennis Quaid says is actually totally literal. So when he calls a guy a dickhead, it's a dude in a literal penis costume, and when he says this is horseshit, it's because he just stepped in literal horseshit.
Yeah, the zombies are a bunch of people dressed as zombies, and the baby is an actual baby. And when he shouts, "Blow me," his hairdresser follows him out of the room with a blow dryer. They didn't have to go that far. Why did they have to make everything real like that? You could have just said it was fake.
This is Funny or Die.
They're so cute, guys.
Anyway, so yeah, you got us, Funny or Die, I guess. But honestly, for me, the original tirade without any context was the best part. Like we said, we love it when famous people freak out. Just like that bitch over at ESPN who just got caught insulting a woman at a car impound. But we're just gonna save that story for social media fails of the month next week.
If it even happens.
Oh, it'll happen.
If you have any social media fails, send them to our Twitters, because we're struggling right now, guys. Anyway, for all the publicity that the Dennis Quaid hoax video got this week, we barely even noticed that the MTV Movie Awards actually happened last Sunday, and nobody was reporting on it. Who cares?
No, yeah, so the MTV Movie Awards used to be a pretty big deal when we were younger, I think.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't know, yeah. So what happened here?
Well, trying to take on an HBO premiere night that not only included Game of Thrones, but also Veep and Silicon Valley was their first mistake.
Now, Game of Thrones got its highest same-day TV viewership ever with 8 million viewers, and that's not even including HBO Go and DVRs. That number is estimated to balloon up to 20 million once they factor
And
those
that's
in.
a premium service that you have to pay extra for on top of your cable bill.
I know the HBO's extra.
Yeah. Despite the first 4 episodes of this new season being leaked onto torrent sites, it still performed really well. The MTV Movie Awards, on the other hand, was watched by a whopping 1.6 million viewers. Yeesh.
That's like half of a PewDiePie video.
And by the way, MTV is in over 90 million homes. So not even 2 million people could just have accidentally left their TV on for this to, I don't know, whatever. It did really poorly.
I mean, as recently as 2011, the MTV Movie Awards was pulling around 5 million viewers, but it seems like HBO, award season fatigue, and the fact that kids are more interested in YouTube than MTV at this point all came together to shit on this year's show.
Yeah, anyways, what actually happened at the MTV Movie Awards? Well, Amy Schumer hosted for the first time and used it as an opportunity to make female masturbation jokes at every possible opportunity, which they were actually pretty funny, so whatever, who cares? She did a great job hosting
They said that she was the best part of the show.
Didn't watch it, heard that she was great.
Yeah, that's it for their show, but one more thing.
Yeah.
This is important. Some folks on Reddit figured out that Jason Statham was in a music video for early 90s UK dance group Shaman's song, Comin' On.
Yeah.
And he's that greased up go-go dancer wearing only a leopard print Speedo that you see right now. That is Jason Statham.
Have a great weekend, guys. I'm out in the desert partying. Rest in peace.
Survive.